Hello.
Hey guys, it's Gold Minecraft here, bringing you another Minecraft Let's Play in a Minecraft Survival World. Let's get into it. So today's goal of the episode is going around and fix up all these holes. And, well, that was the original goal anyways. But the new goal, at the end of the day, is actually going to be fixing up the ravine area to make sure the villagers can't run off and, like, die.
What?
Because making the wall will be a little too complicated around there, so I'm going to do a bit of terraforming. And I'm going to put some fences up around it. You'll see later on. And for now, I'm just going to fill in these random holes that I believe Enderman made. I'm not entirely sure. I could have made them, but I'm going to choose to blame the mobs. Not take personal responsibility for it, because that's the fun part about it, right? Right. And so I'm going to run around here. Turn nighttime, so I'm going to run home. And take a little bit of a nap. Because scary monsters. Because there's still that very large section of there that needs to be lighted up.
What?
Or in proper English terms, lit up is the proper word. But, yeah. Then I found this wandering trader here. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, because Shorts does weird things to my point of view. But he had, some gray moss that I really wanted to buy. But I wasn't sure if I had it already or not. So I didn't end up getting it. I just wanted to get to sleep. Because I wanted to get this project done, which ended up being two distinct projects that got done in this episode. Wow! I filled up a big hole around some uneven land, just because I really didn't want the villagers walking in it and getting stuck, and being a pain in the butt to get out of there. And then the ravine, as I said, I fenced it off.
Whoa!
Well, I'm going to get it fenced off and some other things done around it, so the villagers don't jump off the cliffs and go into caves down below and die, eaten by zombies, because nobody wants that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's kind of the goal for today's episode. I came with the intention of filling up all the holes, but then I get distracted with the ravine situation, because, you know, that was quite traumatic yesterday, which I guess is the fencing project. So, I did get the project done I wanted to get done, so hooray. And very exciting news, too, is that, so all these projects I'm getting done are to make sure the villagers are safe, and I'm getting very close to that point where I can easily do that with, and I'm very excited for that, because sooner or later I just gotta light this place up, and then I can release the villagers and start breeding them and getting cool enchantments and other glorious trading opportunities.
Whoa!
And actually get life to this world again. And then we start building a house, because I'm sure you guys would love to see more than the village. So I know the village has been a big part of this recent update. Because if you guys are unaware, in my older world, I had already started it a while ago. Or did I do that on purpose? No, I did that with YouTube, never mind. But I built a really big house there, and I had a cool village. It was working out pretty nicely. And then I had the stupidest thing in the world happen to me. I felt so stupid being the veteran Minecraft player as I claim to be. So I've been playing since I was 12 years old. And I'm going to be turning 26 years old. So I've been around since the very beginning of Minecraft. Now, given I've not been around since 2009, I haven't played that long. So PC players got 3 years on me. But beyond that, I've still been playing for that long. And I didn't think about this when when a couple updates ago, when it came out, it kind of broke my recording software. So I thought maybe if I just downloaded it and reinstalled it, that it would actually fix it and make it so I can record videos the right way that I wanted to. But no. Instead, what it did, it actually, when I uninstalled Minecraft, because the way my storage system was set up, and I didn't have external storage set up for my worlds, it deleted every single world I had. And all the progress that I had was erased, gone, gone. And I had to restart the entire world again. And I was so pissed off about it. But, in retrospect, it makes sense, because,
Yes?
uninstall a game on a phone. Of course you're going to lose your data, but I didn't think about that far ahead, and yeah. It was just not a very good situation. I was like, I'm such a dum-dum. But, shit happens. So that's why I've been so focused on the village. And making sure it's safe for them, because obviously I don't want the village eaten by zombies, as I've stated plenty of times before, and they're very stupid creatures and they like to run off cliffs and die in various ways. Or, I had this multiple times too.
What's this?
Where there'd be this little 2-block wide hole in the ground somewhere, and all my villagers will be hiding in there. Then when I released it, there was like 100 villagers in there, and I'm like, well, no wondering I lost all you guys, because you're all hiding in the damn hole.
Oh my god.
So I'm trying to avoid that. But yeah, so I'm very excited to finally get this project going, and finally going to be finishing it off soon. So I can start actually building a nice farm out, making a beautiful sheep pen, cow pen, pig pen, and a chicken coop, and horse pens, and all kinds of stuff. Because we all know that I love my animals and plants. And if you don't know this, and you're new to the channel, first of all,
friend.
welcome to the Golden Minecrafter channel. And welcome to the Golden Kingdom. That's what we call ourselves, the Golden Knights. So welcome. And I'm Richard. And I'm the Golden Minecrafter. And I love plants and animals. So I like to focus on that and make beautiful gardens in Minecraft. And of course, we're going to build a nice house too, to hold all of our beautiful, bountiful treasures.
Whoa!
Our armor stands, and our pet doggies and kitty cats, and everything else in the rainbow. And of course, we gotta be able to show off, right? I mean, what's the point of having a base if not to show off? And keep you safe, of course, because, you know, you gotta keep yourself safe. But I don't want to admit that, because that's quite boring to actually talk about. Because you can also dig yourself in a hole and live there the rest of the life in Minecraft. And it'll be just fine.
What?
And you expand it, and if you're lucky enough, you can find coal. But there's still danger there, because you can easily run into a cave, or fall into lava, or open a hole, and a monster will come get you. But, theoretically, digging a hole and staying in it is the safest way to play. Just as a fun fact, if you didn't know, and I just thought about that and made that up, yes, but fun fact. Also, guys, I'm trying to learn and grow and become a better YouTuber. So today, I introduce you to Facecam. Tell me what you think about it. Is it too far away? Does it add a certain interest into the video? Is the lighting okay? Etc, etc. And of course, you do the same thing as my voiceovers as well, because I would love feedback, because so far y'all have never given me any feedback, given I've only done like 2 episodes recently, including this one 3 with voiceovers, but still would like some feedback, because yeah, I always like to improve myself. Also, guys, I wanted to explain something too. You may notice that I scratch myself a lot in the video, in my little face cam area, because I do have eczema, and I do have dry skin, and it's Michigan and it's winter, so it's very dry, so that's why I'm scratching my skin. Don't worry, I'm fine, it's just eczema, in case you're wondering. And I say that because it's the internet, so I don't know who you are on the other side of the screen, but I just wanted to explain that. Also, I'm very congested too, so that's why my voice sounds funny. But yeah, so I'm going to continue placing down these fences and village-proof / monster-proof my village little area, this little ravine area. And that's kind of boring to go ahead and narrate, so I'm going to go ahead and talk to you guys about my gardening adventures. Because next year I'm so excited for my garden. Because 2 different reasons. First of all, second year in the new house. And I have money this year. And on top of that, I also have free mulch and free dirt, which are the 2 biggest things you need for a garden. It's mulch and dirt, and I'm very excited to have access to them. And I'm getting my license as well, so I should be able to drive myself around. Which, yes, I know, I'm 26 years old and I still don't have a license. So laugh at me if you want, but just my life right now. But sooner or later I'm going to fix that, so it's all good. But I'm so excited for the next year's garden season, because I ordered a bunch of new seed types, a bunch of new herbs, a bunch of new vegetables, and I got a bunch of seeds already going, and just so excited to go ahead and grow as much of the varieties as I want. Because my ultimate dream goal is that I really want a piece of property, ideally 10 acres property, where I can have a farm on it, but realistically, that's not going to happen anytime soon. Because unless I make big bucks on YouTube land, I'm not going to actually be able to have enough money to do that. But I can also try to grow as much food as I can in the backyard and as much varieties. Because, you know, the healthiest way to approach a diet in general without having to follow strict rules is, of course, eat the right portions, stay away from saturated fats or chemicals or preservatives and stuff like that. Stay away from that stuff, of course. Junk food, essentially. But also eat the rainbow. Because if you eat a wide variety of colorful vegetables, you get tons of micro and macro vegetables. That's the right word. Macro and micro nutrients that are found in red peppers versus purple peppers. Yes, it's purple cucumbers, it's purple bean pods. And it's always amazing to see all these varieties I grow. Like, I got hundreds of seeds, varieties that I'm going to be growing. Now, truth to be told, I'm kind of getting a little bit overwhelmed just because I have to figure out all those pots. And I have to figure out how many those pots are and where to put them properly. Because half my yard is also a dog yard. And I can't have any plants over there because my dog will literally destroy them. She literally rips them out of the ground or digs them up or kills them somehow. And it's really annoying. So I have to kind of do it around there. But I got this whole new space to do. It's going to be a bit of a big project. But in the back of my yard, next to my shed, is a big old patch of weeds that we do nothing with because we don't know what's in there. And it's just not very good to mow down. So my plan is to put a bunch of cardboard down, and then I'm going to go ahead and place dirt on top of that and level it out and make it a big old garden bed. And I'm going to put some raised garden beds in there as well. But it should be a nice big size property where I can actually start building up a nice garden. And I'm super excited because here in January, I'm going to be starting quite a few seeds because I have 3 that come directly to my mind so far. Because I live in Michigan, and these plants have an extremely long growing period. So you have to get them pre-started now. It's artichokes, asparagus, and gourds, like loofah gourd. Anyways, yeah, loofah gourd, like the thing you shower with. Yes, you can grow that in the garden. They all grow in a relatively warmer climate than others, and they take a long time to actually grow from seed, because you have to wait for the seed to sprout, wait for the plant to mature, and then produce the flower, and then it produces the food. So that's why you get them pre-started. Except for asparagus. Asparagus technically grows in Michigan just fine, like in the wild and shit, but the thing about that is that starting from seeds is not the thing you have to do, and I would not recommend buying asparagus seeds in general, because now I'm going to have to wait 3 years at least to probably get harvest of this plant, but came with one of my seed kits that I bought, so kind of like, I have it, so I might as well plant it. But, because ideally what you're supposed to do is buy crowns of it in fall time and then plant them up. And that gets you done in 2 years versus 3. But, yeah.
Whoa!
But they take forever to sprout. They can take up to 21 days just to sprout.
Oh my god.
So that's why you pre-start them so early. And if y'all don't know what crowns are, what I'm talking about, it's basically just like a plant that's already been growing for a year or so. And it's the bare roots of it that you plant in the ground. It's kind of like a tulip bulb, where you plant it and then it comes up with the tulips next year. Same concept. That's what a crown is.
Oh.
But those only take 2 years, because the first year when you plant the crowns is you have to wait for the spears to come up and you want them to mature, so they had the little seeds and reproduce. Then you want them to collapse, and then you can harvest it. The following year, you can start harvesting a very light amount of the spears, because there'll be enough other plants to reproduce and keep the patch growing for years and years and years.
Yes.
Because that's the ultimate goal in gardening, especially in growing pre-annual vegetables, is that you want to make sure you leave enough of it so that it comes back and grows more next year. Because obviously they harvest all the spears the first year, then the plant's not going to have any way to produce, and it's going to die out soon. Then obviously for the seeds, they're going to have a long, long journey because they're developing that crown stage. So you have the seed that germinates and then it can produce roots. So you have any spears that come up, that's going to be the energy source for the plant to survive on. And you have to let it produce that big, strong root.
Yes.
Before that. And then, the following year, where you would normally harvest them, instead you have to wait for the spears to come up and to have the little berries, collapse, and then the following year you can harvest. Then it'd be enough plants to actually allow you to harvest without killing the patch. So I guess it's only in reality one more year, but still, when it comes to gardening, and you're patient like me, you don't want to wait a year. You could only wait. Sorry, you don't want to wait an extra year if you can wait for
What?
years. That didn't make any sense, but you get the point. What I was trying to say is I want to wait 2 years, not 3 years. But anyways, the video is coming down to a close. So I do have to say goodbye to you all. And thank you guys so much for watching my long form video. If you made it to this point on, I love you more than anybody else. You guys are my absolute favorite fans. And I'm going to say, the secret mission for you guys, you have to go ahead and say strawberry in the comments. So I know that you guys are the true fans. But anyways, this is the actual end of the video, so make sure you subscribe to the channel for more awesome videos. Leave a like, share this, and have a comment, and hit that bell. Be notified of brand spanking new videos almost on the daily. And above all else, make sure you guys have an awesome, amazing golden day. Goodbye. Bye 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 bye.